If you should visit a place that has a lake in the woods and a beautiful waterfall, then you may also find two little engines called Skarloey and Rheneas. The engines know everybody, and everybody knows them. There are now two more engines, Sir Handel and Peter Sam. They used to be called Stuart and Falcon, but they like their new names better. One day, the Fat Controller sent Edward to the works to be mended. A big surprise awaited Edward. It's Skarloey. What's he doing here? Skarloey was pleased to see Edward. I've been sent here for a rest, he sighed. I was put in this shed so I could see everything and not be lonely, but I do miss Rheneas. He's going to be mended. I wish I could be mended too and pull coaches again. Just then, some workmen arrived. We're going to take you to the works now, Edward. Come along. Goodbye, Skarloey. Your railway's a lovely line. Oh, it is, it is. You've cheered me up, Edward. Goodbye. Sir Handel stayed shut up for several days. But one market day, Peter Sam could not work. He needed repairs. Sir Handel was pleased to come out. He tried to be kind, but the coaches didn't trust him. They were awkward and rude. He sang little songs to them, but it was no use. There was worse to come. Some careless sheep had strayed onto the line. He's bumped us, screamed the coaches. Let's get back at him. They surged into Sir Handel and pushed him off the rails. No one was hurt, but Sir Handel limped sadly to the sheds. No more work for you today, said his driver. How are we going to pull the visitors' train without an engine? What about me, sir? Said a voice. Skarloey, can you do it? I'll try, answered the old engine. The coaches stood at the platform. I'm ashamed of you, scolded Skarloey. You might have hurt your passengers on market day, too. The coaches quivered. We're sorry, Skarloey. We didn't think. It's that Sir Handel. He's no tails, said Skarloey firmly. I won't have it. And don't you dare try playing tricks on me. Skarloey may be old and have dirty paint, but he was certainly an engine who would stand no nonsense. The guard blew his whistle, and their journey began. Skarloey felt happy. He remembered all the gates and stiles where he had to stop. The sun shone, and the rails were dry. This is lovely, sang Skarloey. Presently, the line grew steep. Skarloey felt short of steam. Take your time, soothed his driver. It'll be better uphill, Skarloey thought to himself. Soon after they had reached the top station, they set back down the line. But it wasn't better. His springs were weak, and the rail joints jarred his wheels. Then, with a crack, the spring gave way. I feel all crooked, he complained. That's torn it, said his driver. We'll need a bus now for our passengers. No, pleaded Skarloey. I'd be ashamed to have a bus take my passengers. I'll get the passengers home or burst. The thin controller looked at his watch and paced the platform. James and his train waited impatiently too. They heard a horse. Then groaning, clanging, and clanking, Skarloey crept into sight. I'll do it. I'll do it. I've done it. And he sighed thankfully as the train stopped where James was waiting. James said nothing. He waited for his passengers and then respectfully puffed away. You were right, sir, said Skarloey as he backed into the sheds. Old engines can't pull trains like the young ones can. They can if they're mended, old faithful, he said. And that's what's going to happen to you. You deserve it. Sir Handel is longing for Skarloey to come back. He thinks Skarloey is one of the best engines in the world. He does his fair share of the work now, and the coaches never play tricks on him because he always manages them in Skarloey's way.